Alright. Tell me when you're at the 2 doors. Don't tell me what I need
Stanley
to do.
came to a set of 2 open
I'm not.
doors.
I just want to
He
know the
entered the
delay.
door on his left.
I'm at the 2 doors. Okay. I'm going right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left. Stanley was
you
so
left
bad
the
at
room?
following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Stanley was so bad at following directions. It's incredible. He wasn't fired years ago. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is where I died.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Read the sign beside the cargo.
I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone
Never mind.
else can be difficult.
You're already on the cargo.
But the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now,
You
I'm
can't
not
tell me
asking
what
for
to
me,
do.
I'm asking for her. But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death.
Did you die?
Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Ooh, that was great.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
You want to hear a funny one? You should go to the
Stanley
broom
decided to go
closet
to the
ending.
meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
There are a lot of different endings in this game, aren't there? I don't even know how many. There's a lot.
Set of 2 open doors. He entered the door on his left.
Fun one to do is to go. Hey, don't tell me.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Aw.
But Stanley just couldn't do it.
Oh.
He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley.
Just keep walking.
He thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
What?
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue.
This
He
is where they
just
mind
hadn't
trick
found
you.
the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life.
What the fuck?
Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Oh, God damn it.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her
Mariella!
belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Mine. Alone. How'd that ending make you feel? Why? What the? Oh my God! What? What kind of game is this? It just confuses me. What is it doing? This is so messed up. Is this rated M? It should be rated M. Why? Rated M for mindfuck? No, rated M for my God, I have no idea what's going on. Holy what
Here,
the shit baskets. There are gonna be so many swear words being bleeped out during this.
Give you something fun, or one last thing that you can do
in like the first 30 seconds. Go to that first room in front of you and take a left and try to get out the window.
No, I think video is gonna end here today. Thank you for watching. It's been 21 minutes. Well, I really appreciate this game. I don't know why. Popcorn is good. I need something to cool me down. Potato chips maybe seem. Why scrambled eggs for brains? This game. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Stanley stood for a long time in one spot. It's part of a game. He likes to see how long he can go without dying. So far, he's doing
And that's how we call it quits.
And if
But
he just stays right where he is, I'm sure he'll keep up that good momentum. Let's observe the genius at work.
I can't end it here. I'll cut it in between two videos right at the end point there, like, hey, thanks for watching. Click like or whatever in the video if you enjoyed it and stuff, and thank you for watching. Bye. I'm just gonna cut that part and put it in part of the other video so I can switch the part. I need to. How does this end? I need to stand in this one spot for a long period of time.
Because that's always a good choice to do in real life. I got no life, so I'm gonna just stand here.
Dude, it's part of the game.
I'm telling you, dude, get the broom closet ending.
I will in a minute. There's an ending here where you stand in one spot and don't do anything. I have to know what it is. Do you know what it is?
I think I got it once, yeah. Eventually the door just closes on you.
How long did it take them to think of the things in this game?
Dude, it's mind-blowing. Here, glitch out the window.
What?
Glitch out the window. Like, try to jump out the window. Go out this room and take a left, and there's a window.
I need to stand here and not move and see what happens.
Well, move around in the office. That's all I gotta say.
I can't. I have to wait. I've just wait and watch. I don't even care how hot it's getting in here. I'm not opening my window. I'm gonna eat this marshmallow and I'm gonna watch.
Nothing's gonna happen at the moment, I think. There is an ending for this, but I can't remember how you activate it. I think you look at your computer screen and just click on it a few times. But I don't remember.
Why can't I jump?
Just keep spamming jump, you eventually will jump.
You can't jump. Aww. That's super disappointing. I wanted to jump.
But you can crouch.
Ooh, you can?
Yeah, control.
Oh! Okay. Alright. Well, thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe and everything if you enjoyed the video. I really appreciate people watching it, I guess, because, you know, good videos, fun stuff. Yeah.
I promise you, he's not on drugs. He's always like this. So have a good day, guys.
Bye-bye. You know, there's 10 things I hate in the world. It's Loilo never pausing my games, and Loilo never pausing my games.